Sometimes you need a friend, not the ones that just show up and don't put nothing in. You know the ones that lend their hand and want to see you win. When you come up on that lick, make sure you cut them in. And then, sometimes you need a foe, one to keep your eyes open, keep you on your toes. You know the ones that want to keep you where you've been before. But I can't go.
Tonight, it's Madden.
Here now to get us started is Logan Cook. And this one is underway here on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The former Ohio State Buckeye, Dwayne Haskins, ready to run the controls for the Washington offense.
And what's a quarterback's best friend?
Balance?
I think you're right. I agree with you. You know, a lot of guys would say great receiver, right? A terrific offensive line. But I agree with you, balance, because if you can run the ball effectively, that just opens things up for guys who want to throw it. It gives you easier passing lanes and easier coverages to read.
And they said balance will be a focus in this one.
Yeah, they don't want it all just heaped on his shoulders, I don't believe. I think they want to make sure they take some of the pressure off.
Down at the 30.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Up 2nd and 4.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Play action, Haskins. They'll tussle for it, and this is going to be caught. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 14 on that one and a first down.
But one of the ways the quarterbacks keep all the receivers alive in a play, never lock in on any one guy. Make sure you keep your eyes moving, scan the field. And here he finds the open guy for a nice pickup.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They go play action with Haskins. He'll get this one complete to Zay Jones. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 23 yards the pickup there.
First down, Washington.
Haskins looking to throw on first down. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it.
Pass. Complete.
7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Haskins, his throw caught right around the 6.
Haskins pass.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. The Washington passing game dialed in now. It's a first down. They'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal. They'll try to run with Carson. And he's going to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive. And now, and this is taken in for a Washington touchdown.
Complete to Zay Jones.
From 3 yards out. And Washington takes the ball down the field and scores on their opening drive. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you're hitting them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter, that's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. So out come the Steelers now for their first drive. They'll be taken out by the product of the University of Louisville, the talented Teddy Bridgewater.
And this could be a whole lot of fun because if his game plan goes into effect early, we're going to see some shots downfield, aren't we? What did he talk to us about? Stretching the field. Wants to open things up for not just his receivers, but for anything underneath.
Well, that was the theme, the front page of the sports section. What the columnists write, possible air raid. So we'll see.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see how the coaches view that, right? Who gave away the game plan? I think it's pretty obvious, though. That'll help them win.
Looking left sideline, incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. From the gun, Bridgewater into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 49, and they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
Haskins in the Washington offense going to come up here 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. He gives it off to Carson. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Haskins will throw. That's complete to his receiver, Pettis. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. It's a 1st down on a gain of 10. Now it's Haskins. Open man, Higbee, the tight end. That catch good for only a couple. Counting down toward the midway point in quarter 1. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 15-yard line.
Well, it's almost as if they didn't leave the field after their first drive. They picked right up where they left off. Another good throw there. And this offense, humming here in the early going.
He's going to drop this one down to Gibson. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
Gibson. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Throwing again, here's Haskins. Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19.
Well, nothing takes a start to have a good drive. Quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And he's going to come up well shy of the 1st here as the tackle's made right around the 12.
He wasn't the primary target, but I think it was almost like a check-down situation, wasn't it?
Yeah, hoping he can break some tackles, a big tight end, but he couldn't do it.
Yeah, get into that big frame and hope he can scatter some bodies, unable to get it done.
So they put together a good little drive there, but ultimately stalling out in the red zone.
Yeah, I know a lot of people look at it as a little bit of a negative. They didn't get 6 points out of it, right? Didn't get the touchdown. But that's actually okay. They got 3 points, able to give their defense a little bit of rest, let them settle down over there. So all in all, to me, that's a good drive.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They'll look to get something started. They need to, down 10-0 early as they've got it 1st and 10. It'll be dropped at the 30. The shifty move couldn't free it. Give them 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
7. He was taken down by Reuben Foster. A gain of 4.
Bridgewater from the gun on 3rd down. And he hits his tight end, Ebron. And he will have a Steelers 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A Steeler 1st down on the pickup of 11 yards.
10 at the 44-yard line.
Bridgewater. And hitting Juju on the slant. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Steelers 1st down. 1st and 10.
Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And he showcased the spin, but couldn't do much else as he's wrangled down.
Tackle made.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
5 brings up 2nd.
From the shotgun, it's Bridgewater. Sliding out of the pocket. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up.
They'll try to run for the first down with Hunt. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
That's another Pittsburgh.
You're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football. Let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
They'll try to throw here now. Bridgewater. And it's complete. He gets this one to Washington. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he will have a Steelers first down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
The 19-yard line.
Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Ryan Switzer, the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest. With a guy with that type of speed, you do so. Send him deep, try and throw some air under it, and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they run successful.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. Throw left side complete. That's Mullins. And he's going to come up well short as they rally up to stop him at about the 16. They do get 9, but it leads to 4th down.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. So they get the field goal, but that was a 14-play drive to get 3.
It sounds like you're going negative on me.
I was.
It sounds like you're thinking the 3's just not that good.
And people say that we're negative sometimes. So.
Well, here's the deal. Getting the 3 is good. Obviously, you would think on a 14-play drive you're going to get 6 out of it. But that type of a drive can pay dividends later on because you might wear the defense down.
Here's a throw out wide complete to his running back right side. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 31-yard line.
To throw on 2nd down, Weiss. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Weiss. Looking left side, it's complete. He's got it. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or 2. Wasn't able to do that there. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down.
A loss of 9 yards.
Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Weiss. He'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. 2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
And I know you can't really see it, but that play spells frustration with a capital F for the guys on defense. They covered everyone else, end up going to the running back out of the backfield, and he picks up a back-breaking first down.
2nd and 10.
Throwing again. Weiss. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And finally brought down at the 38. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
13 yards. First down, Washington.
Operating from the gun. Weiss. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row.
A gain of 13 yards. First
They'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. Down to the 25. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard.
Looking to throw. Weiss. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. Washington on 3rd down. They've been good. 3 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and forever. Able to get this to Gordon. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So a dozen plays on that drive, CD, but in the end, it yields just the 3 points.
Well, they were able to keep the defense on the field for a long time, but let's be honest about it. That was about as unsatisfying a drive as you're going to get. 12 plays and you only get 3 points out of it. Not quite the ending they were looking for.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They trail by 10, 13-3 as they come up on a 1st and 10. And now here's Switzer, the target, and he's got it. Now he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. Give him 22 yards, and that's also where they snapped it from, the 22.
At the 44-yard line.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And they get him down right near the midfield stripe. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now whistles here before the snap, and it looks like one of the Steelers may have moved. The false start hurts him there a bit. Backs him up to 2nd and 9. From the gun, Arnold. And he's going to lose a yard or 2. Taken down behind the line. A rookie QB struggling, gets thrown down to the ground there. But, you know, maybe this game, it's not over yet, but maybe this game can be a learning experience for him.
So many different things that he has to pick up on. When to go ahead and flush from the pocket and run. When to get rid of the football and not take the sack. When to just go ahead and go down early and make sure you don't fumble the football. So many things that he has to learn. This game starts the process.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own.
And Washington going to come back out here to take over offensively. They've got the lead, and certainly a big reason why some of these catches we take a look at right now.
And I've seen it so many times that when units start to play really well, they feed off of each other and play even better. And they're making every catch possible. Contested, non-contested, easy, difficult, big-time plays. And right now, that's why their team's in the lead.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. And last time they were able to churn some clock. They got the field goal, added on to their lead, but that was a drive that was so long, it should have ended in a touchdown. You know that's how they felt.
And we'll both be headed to the airport after the game, but we probably should go to the post-game press conference because someone's going to ask the head coach about this drive, and he's going to profess that he was happy to get points, and we know that's not true. Okay, after this type of a drive, not getting a touchdown, a huge disappointment.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Weiss. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
Weiss's pass.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Washington.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman, both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
He's been a one-man wrecking crew these last couple of plays. This time 18 more and a 1st down.
1st down, Washington.
Operating from the gun. Weiss. He's got his man on the crossing route. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead.
10 yards.
So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on second and less than a yard.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route.
16 yards. First down.
Throwing on first down. Weiss. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. And Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. To throw on second down, Weiss. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now Washington going to use the second of their 3 timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. Throwing on third and long, Weiss. And that's complete to Gandy Golden. Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. Only 3 yards there on the completion. That'll lead to a third and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. Antonio Gandy Golden there to make the grab. And Washington able to stretch that lead out even further.
They have really had their way so far in the first half, but they wanted to continue to build on their lead. They know that no lead is safe in this league, so they decided to try their best to get one more as they headed into the half, and they got it done.
Taken in at the 3. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Back to you guys in just a minute as we've started the countdown to opening night. 3 more weeks of preseason action follow this, and then we get it all started less than 1 month from tonight. In our game, most of the starters have made their cameo and departed, but plenty of youngsters out there with a lot to gain or lose as we get you right back out to Brandon Gaudin.
At their own 28-yard line.
On first down, Arnold. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
The quarterback taken down and sacked.
That's his second sack of the game. And the best defensive ends, they do their homework as much as offensive guys do. They know how to beat the offensive lineman across from them, what moves they need to do to set them up. This guy's been...
And the pressure gets to him again.
The quarterback sacked.
Now that's the way to start the second half. Back-to-back sacks. Whatever the halftime speech was, I hope they recorded it.
Throwing on third and long. Arnold firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he will have a Steelers first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was third and a bundle, but they allow the conversion.
And that's well executed there on third down, and I love the confidence that they had to let their tight end try and find some space in the middle of the field, right in their quarterback's line of vision. And QBs love to make that easy throw, and they hooked up there for a first down.
Off the play fake, Arnold. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in third and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
It's taken to the 26. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return.
And it will be Washington football now with a 1st and 10. First possession of the second half now for Washington.
They were able to get the ball back here, didn't surrender any points. Now they'll look to add to that lead.
Now, how about the boost the defense gave them? Going right out on the field, shutting them down, not giving up any points, and turning the ball back over. They want to do their part now and show them a little respect and some gratitude by scoring some points.
And to get a little more cushion.
And so many.
No, bottled up, fumble. It's out, it's loose.
The pass. Fumble on the play.
Able to fall on it, but look where they recovered it. That's a big loss.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty, and before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he's going to bull his way forward to the 48. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the gun, Arnold. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Arnold. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He'll get it to the 40. Sweet little move in there, but couldn't get much yardage out of it. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Operating from the gun. Arnold eluding the pressure right. He can run. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football.
And it's Washington that scoops it up.
And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line.
No coach or team's ever happy when someone has a turnover, but if there's ever a good time to do it,
preseason.
Yeah, right now. You know that come regular season, he's going to be ready to go, and maybe he'll remember, yeah, I don't want to do this when it comes time for the games to count.
Following the fumble recovery, Weiss. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
A loss of 13 yards.
Like how they've started the 3rd quarter here. They force a punt on the 1st drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their 2nd win coming out of the locker room. Off play action. Weiss. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. Picked off at the 36. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. First week of the preseason, probably not the pass, the impression that the rookie wants to leave right there.
Yeah, no probably about it, because that's not what you want to do to try and impress your new coaching staff, try to impress your locker room, and most importantly, yourself. Probably spent all night last night saying, don't throw an interception early. Make sure you take care of the football. Well, now he's got it out of the way. Hopefully he can just settle in and move on.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. From the gun, Arnold. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. And they'll get 9 there as that sets him up better for 3rd down.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Now after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now a handoff here to his running back. And he's going to have just a couple here with a marker on the field as well.
Holding offense.
A terrible spot for a holding call as they'll try again, but now from further back on 1st and goal. And he'll give it here to his running back. And the Steelers are going to have what looks to be a 1st and goal as he'll take this down to the 10-yard line. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. Definitely the last thing you want to see here in a preseason game. We'll be right back. From the 10-yard line, here's 2nd and goal. Now an option play, and he'll keep it. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
And now a first chance for the backup here to throw. And he fires one, but incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
Makes this Washington 20. Steelers 6.
They had it 1st and goal, 3 attempts, couldn't get it in, so they settle for 3.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff if you're going to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
Out comes this field general once more, leading his offense back onto the field. And he comes out on the heels of an interception he threw last time they had the ball.
Yeah, and you know, the quarterbacks that I know that are the best ones, the ones that really know how to lead their team, they tell them, that's on me. That's my bad. But let's go back out there and move ahead again, guys. We can get this done.
One good thing for him, it did only lead to 3 points and not a touchdown after that turnover.
Big thanks to the defense.
It'll go as a gain of 25 on a play that started back at the 25.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage, got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride, and he was able to run free after the catch. I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open. This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, Weiss. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. To throw again, Weiss.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
12 yards there and a first down.
Washington.
On 1st down, it's Gibson, and they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Weiss got his man complete over the middle. It's McKinney. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 15-yard line.
It's a gain of 10. And the Washington first down.
And that is going to do it. for this third quarter of action. And that'll do it for the end of the third quarter. You're watching preseason football on EA Sports. Throwing left side here, and it's complete. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up second and goal.
At the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
On second and goal, there's an option play left. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington.
Touchdown.
It's their quarterback scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And Washington is able to stretch their lead.
Well, I'd have to say that for him, that was an all-encompassing drive because it was his arm that got his team down to that point, but his legs that finished the deal. Give him credit for making it happen.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points. So the drive goes 75 yards, 10 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. This will make it into the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And certainly this, not the performance that they were hoping for to begin the exhibition season, but still plenty to watch for in this fourth quarter. And now a throw here secured by his running back out of the backfield. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
21. Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. A 3
from the gun. Arnold. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Arnold. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
6-yard line.
To throw on second down. Arnold. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and 10 at the 41-yard
from the gun. Arnold. They'll roll him out right. He's going to take off with it. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of 9. Brings up second and 1.
Looking to throw on second down. Arnold over the middle, the catch by Coleman. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 9-yard line. 21.
1-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Arnold. He'll get this one to Switzer. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
That's another Steelers first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the Steelers are going to have it first and goal as he'll take this down to about the 3. 3 red zone trips have yielded just 2 field goals for them to this point, so they'll be searching for something. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
The quarterback keeps it. A fumble on the play.
This has been a long drive. You know that defense, they're craving to get off the field. They were able to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
Yeah, and on the offensive side of the ledger, they were thinking about how do we punctuate this drive with 6, right? Making an exclamation point. Instead, you got to put a question mark next to this drive now after the fumble, even though they recovered it.
On fourth down, Arnold. And it is incomplete. They're turned away on fourth and goal. And Washington is able to come up with a goal line stand. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
They'll run on first down. Gibson. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. The last run good for 2. Here's second and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
They'll keep it on the ground. It's Gibson, and he's going to get this from the 6 out to the 12. A pickup of 6 as they double their workspace. Washington on third down. They've had good success, 5 for 8 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down.
He was taken down.
Well, so much for that possession.
Yeah, I think he tried to do a little too much there, partner. He tried to keep it himself. Ended up getting buried in the backfield, and that brings up 4th down.
Washington going to send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. That'll be a 44-yard boot, just a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And the Steelers will go on offense here, 1st and 10. So good field position for the Steelers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. And 3 yards there takes them to the 45. They'll break the huddle and come out with 4 receivers, 3 of them to the right side, 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and
from the gun, Arnold. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll get it down to the 47 here.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Arnold. Over the middle, complete. It's Mullins. And he's got this down to the 35.
That's good.
12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh first. Offense for them has been at a premium. You wonder what plays like that have been all game long.
They're thinking the exact same thing themselves, but they're also looking forward now because now these plays are really for next week, trying to get some momentum going.
Throwing on 1st down. Arnold. Oh, incomplete. The rookie had it and lost it there. And it'll be 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Throwing again. Arnold. Open man is Switzer, complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down.
It's 4th down.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And this is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And Washington will have it on the turnover on downs. So they tried to go for it for pride, but it really wouldn't have mattered. This one, it was already determined.
No doubt about it. This one was over a while ago.
Antonio Gibson.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
The 34-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Brandon, I think you and I were both raised the same way in the game of football. You run to set up the pass, but I think we've discovered in this NFL, a lot of teams pass to set up the run. And that's what they've done throughout this game. They've aired it out, thrown it around the yard. Now they've come back to the running game, and they find a way to be successful with it.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
So a victory here for the Washington football team. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea of what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.